Welcome to a word of hope for Saturday of the 29th week in Ordinary Time. My name is Father Brendan Curran, joining you once again, remembering and leaning on tough times. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, but why? Jesus faced that in the gospel today because some folks came up to him and said, "Did you hear what happened to those folks the other day? A big, huge tower they were standing underneath, and the tower came crashing down on them, killing 18 of them. Is that because they were sinful?" And Jesus said, "By no means." That remembers the sting of having to celebrate a funeral for the new soccer captain at the local high school. And he was dropping off one of the players at his house in the next neighborhood over when he got sick at practice. And in the middle of that, he got caught up and was struck in the head with a gunfire. And he was shot and killed on the spot. Sometimes the messiness of our human lives really do happen. Maybe not as heavy and tragic as that, but some bad stuff really happens now and again. To some really good folk too. What is Jesus getting at? Well, let's not forget, if bad things happen to good people and that's what they deserve, then what we make of how Jesus carried that cross, took on rejecting those leaders who sentenced him to death, and even faced the death on the cross. It's a reminder to each of us that God is at our side, even when it's complex and difficult to even feel it very much. It's part of our human condition. We are not perfect, only God is perfect. But God has shaped us for a very sacred trust to follow those steps and inspire others with our journey and with our example, to be the shoulder to lean on now and again in our human lives. Yes, in human life, there are some things we don't know the answer to until we get to the end of our lives and bring that question up to God, perhaps. Today, let us reflect and remember, just like this soccer player, it was difficult to celebrate a funeral mass for him, captain, he was bringing another player home. Of course, it's the right thing to do. And then somebody shot a shot and he got hit by random gunfire. That's it. It wasn't his fault. He was just trying to do the work of God. Let us get about doing the work of God and lean on that, gifting us the gift of hope. And let God do the rest. And let us take that journey and take it to heart and lift up now and again the chin of others around us to remember, yes, God is inspiring you and God believes in you even in the midst of our struggles. Let that be a word of inspiration and hope for all of us.